Anderson Burgos is from the Holyoke City Council, but he is also the legislative aide to Representative Tricia Duffy and a founding member of Holyoke Pride.
Thank you.
And we also have Frank Martinez. Welcome, Frank. Frank is also one of the founding members of Pride, but he is the executive director of Enlace de Familias here in Holyoke as well. All yours, Juan, and you have a very special announcement to make.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I will start off with this. I'm 53, so when I was a young kid, I found it hard connecting with my peers because I've always felt that I was different. I was constantly reminded that boys don't play with dolls, boys don't cry, and all the other boxes that you check off that boys should not be doing. And so I've always found it difficult to really connect with peers, right? Because I didn't feel like they connected with me because we didn't share the same ideas of what it was to be like someone like me. And so growing up, I've always had this issue of connecting. And it wasn't until I think it was 1986, 87, where I started realizing that I like boys and that it wasn't easy for me to come out. So I stayed and I remained in the closet for a very, very, very long time. And while I was growing up, I saw all the hatred towards the LGBTQIA plus community. There was so much hatred and I didn't want to be part of that. So it kept me in the closet. I was terrified. It altered my life in a sense where I wanted to do harm to myself because I felt that I was broken. And obviously that followed with drugs and alcohol abuse because I tried to mask that pain. And luckily now I'm reaching my 22 years of sobriety. And I found that I found myself. And I cannot be more proud and happy that I've connected with not just myself, my true self, but a community that embraces that love, that they were alone too. And now we found family. When we say family, we don't have to be related, blood related. We are family because we share a common sense of being lost at some point. You know, I want to share with you guys. So I am an openly gay city councilor, but I also have another city councilor, colleague of mine that could not be here today. We co-filed an order, and this is freshly out of the oven. So this is today. It was edited today and everything. And I want to share it with you guys, even though it's still not on record yet. We have co-filed, and this is what it'll read for the city of Holyoke. Wrong text. Bear with me. Okay. Councilor Jose Maldonado Velez with Councilor Juan Anderson Burgos order that the City Council adopt a resolution of strong support and solidarity for the LGBTQIA plus community, members of the LGBTQIA plus community, especially people of color and trans people, continue to face discrimination and cruel, persistent efforts to undermine their human rights. An onslaught of dangerous anti-LGBTQIA plus legislation that has been introduced and passed in states across the country, targeting transgender children and their parents and interfering with their access to health care. As counselors, we are elected to represent all of our residents, and that includes those within the LGBTQIA plus community. We believe everyone should be able to live without fear of prejudice, discrimination, violence, and hatred based on race, religion, gender identity, and sexual orientations. We believe this resolution of strong support and solidarity also reflects the strong support shared by the vast majority of our residents. So there's a lot of work to be done. And I think what this falls on is education, misinformation, and social media outlets and the media in general really portrays and takes that narrative in directions where it just separates humanity. And I think that right there is important, that we start educating the public, having these honest conversations with each other and discussing what is really happening here. It's not a political fight. This is a human fight.
Thank you. And she took all the funny
I can. One is the official speaker for Pride, so Royal Pride. So, in general, I just want to say that what we do just by raising the flag, really marks me within Royal. I can tell you that I didn't come out till I was around 18, but I knew I was gay from the age of 8. And I know this transition. I know many people are like 8 years old. Yeah, because I moved to the U.S. when I was 8. I already can pinpoint the moment. Right? When I knew we were looking at what's weird, when I knew going into school was something that felt uncomfortable to me because everybody wanted, like, I had to go date girls and I had to go through that whole process. But this community really exceeded my own expectations. They really, I know a lot of people go through a lot of trauma in their lives, and I was able to assist those people, but the community really helped me be me. They really enforce the fact that being gay means being creative, that being gay means being accepting, being loved, loving others. And that's something I take with me my whole life and everything I do. And I think it's what empowers me to do for every single day. Being Puerto Rican also does that for me. Being gay makes me different, makes me me. And being able to see these individuals like Juan, like Jose, who created Pride, Holy Pride to cater to younger people, because we went, I remember Jose spoke about this, went to Boston with Alex Morris back in high school. He drove us up there with our, back in the day, you have to download the map. So we were like, no, and we're at my class going to Boston, and it felt really for adults, nothing for youth. And one really makes it a point of bringing the youth up to stage, showing off what special, even if you're straight, gay, or whatever you are, feeling special at that moment, no matter where you come from, no matter who you are, no matter who you love. So thank you for showing everybody in the world that this flag is going to mean something, that it's going to mean something to me, that's going to mean something to all the young people and all the individuals who fought for the rights for me to be here. So I appreciate you all, and thank you very much for that.
Well, to your point, Juan, it is more than just a flag. It really is a symbol of a welcoming environment that exists here at MiraVista, regardless of gender, family status, economic status. So let's get it up.